The first time I entered this game, it cost me 60 bucks and took me about 2 hours to enter space. After that, there was technically nothing else to do. Many years later, and they finally updated the game so many times to where I'm interested to see if my money spent was worth it in the end. Right now, I can't honestly say, but I'm giving the game a chance. Welcome to No Man's Sky. The game itself is beautiful, yet kind of messy, considering the colors can sometimes be very strange on different planets. But I'm starting off on a toxic planet, like I believe is common now, playing on the survival difficulty, because I thought it would make more sense. But I'm quickly regretting that decision. Death is imminent and will come for you at all times. Even when this game is technically more of an exploration game, which makes it all very strange. What I really needed to survive was sodium and oxygen, but I had real trouble finding those things, so I literally had to die over and over, losing what little I had on me. At the same time as I'm trying to follow the quests or instructions to move along with the game. So collection of odd plants and non-regular rocks was the start of my deadly adventure. I've repaired my scanner, which you use to scan creatures, plants, and other things to know what they are, what they are made of, and possibly where the location of machinery is. So it sends me on a quest to travel across the valley to find a broken spaceship, which obviously I will also have to repair before I can use it. I spent a very long time hunting down materials and bits and pieces to be able to completely restore the spaceship. But I was still not out of danger. I could still barely find any oxygen or sodium to keep my equipment intact to keep me from dying. So I honestly thought that I might as well restart on a better difficulty, where it wasn't so annoying to just exist in this world. But I kept to this save, because I still wanted to keep going, even though I kinda lost interest after dying so many times for no reason. Just so that I didn't have to redo all this time-consuming thing that this game is. We skip to the future to where I finally repair my spaceship and can leave this forsaken planet behind. That is when it struck me. The nice thing about this game is the space travel. Just getting away from such a terrible place and going to space, into the nothingness that it is, to try and find something much better in the process. There was a signal pointing to one of the planets, and the game forces me to go there to progress further. I was constantly thinking, when can I leave this galaxy? I don't want to be here anymore. What is the point of leading me to the planets close by when I can just go and find totally new ones outside of this galaxy? But little did I know that this is technically still the introduction or tutorial. So we end up on a desert planet that I instantly name Tatooine 2. Just because I'm dull like that, but it's still the best name I could come up with on short notice. But yeah, I pretty much have to keep following these quests for a few hours to see where it leads me in the end. I leave the planet after I've spent way too much time there to find some weird glitch planet that defies logic and gravity. I thought it would be a great place to build my base, but quickly realized that perhaps I would have needed some way to obtain resources to stay alive. So then I pick up my things and leave for another planet. I found a purple kind of planet, which gave off a really off-putting light. But it didn't have much of any hazards except some storms, so I settled with this for my base. So I prepared it all, started building, and eventually we actually got a quest to go to a space station, which was quite useful to learn a few of the aliens' languages and getting a more fitting look. So I'm now my true self. I went back to my base and honestly wanted to stop playing here. All I currently need to do is to gather up antimatter and craft warp cells or warp fluids of some sort. I just don't see why I should play this game much longer than I already have. I have way more fun playing other games, more competitive games, more silly games. I might check this game out in VR, but that is a big maybe, because the combat isn't well done at all. The base building is locked behind unlockables that you most of the time have no clue about. I didn't even get far enough to try out all the new content, so maybe someday that I will go back into this game to research more into the quality of the ground vehicles, maybe even the sim settlement stuff they've added. But this has been it for now. I don't suggest playing this, unless if VR actually makes it more of what it is. I felt like the time spent was kind of wasted. It could be way less go fetch whilst dying, and more explore, fight, and conquer. But I guess there is more space games that do those things, that are a lot harder to get into. But we shall see what my journey into these types of videos brings me. Because even though the game wasn't enjoyable, the opportunities I see now with videos like this is far greater than the regular videos I've made. So I'm thinking of mixing them up, like uploading different kind of videos, depending on what I make of it, and try new things until I find that one thing I really enjoy. So until then, you have a good one, and we shall meet again.